Welcome to the BlueBox tutorial series. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at the different ways that we can display the detail box for the data items. So first thing we're going to do is we'll load up our demonstration project. We can see we've got 5 pages in the website altogether. If we focus on our index page first, if we open up our content, we can see the t-shirts box, the data box from here that we've dragged in. If we open our content and open our data box, if we select the detail item, right click and edit, we can see that we have options here of how we want to display the details. So we can display as an overlay, display it in line, this is for table views only, or we can display the details on the same page, or we can display them on a different page. So on the index page we just display them as an overview, which is the default setting. And if we now select the index page and preview it, we can see if we select the details button, we load the item image. The details for this data box is just purely to display a larger version of the image that we have. So that's the default, which is overlay. One of the other ways we can display details are in the same page. So if we open up the product cards, the data box again, and select and edit detail, we can see we've got details in the same page selected. And for this view, details on the same page, we also need to have the actual detail box dragged into the same page. So if we open up our detail div, we can see that we've got the detail box also in the same page. We see we've got our t-shirts here, and if we hit detail, we can see we get the detail view. So the item's displayed in the same page, it's not an overlay. The actual detail box has been dragged into the product detail view. And the third way that we can display details are within a new page. So this requires 2 pages. So we have a details page here, and inside our content we just have the detail box, and we have our products page. And if we look at the detail item, we can see it's details in a different page option selected, the primary key automatically selected, which page we're going to view in, which is details page, which is this page here, and how we're actually going to the target of the new page, whether it's going to be as a blank or as itself. For this demonstration we're going to use self, which means the page itself will change. So if we OK that, and we select our details page, our product page, and view it, we can see we just have our t-shirt products, and if we just select detail, then we go to a separate page which has a menu allowing us to go back to the product views, and we just view the larger image of the t-shirt. So that's the products being displayed in a totally separate page. And the final way we can display details, this is for a table only view, which is actually inline, viewing the details inline. So again we've got the content, we have our data box, and if we view and look at our detail item, we'll see products in line, and just again the primary key, so we know how to identify the product that we want to display. And if we the other setting for this, obviously, because it's table view, if we look at the box editor, we can see we have display as table selected, whereas then with our other views, if we edit the box, we can see that the display as table is not selected, which is why we're actually seeing the card view. So going back to our details in page, rebuild the page, we can see it's standard table view where we've got a small version of the image. And now if we select our details, you can see we actually open up the details in line and in a separate row. We close it again. So this can view any form of details. For this view really, it's more really to show multiple details from a selected record. Maybe we can demonstrate this details in line view better with a different project. Let's go to start and I'll load the BB admin. And I'll build the admin page. And you can see in the admin page we just have a name, support, but if we actually look at the details, so you can see this inline detail view gives us a view of the record that we've selected above. There's only one record, test record, in this table at the moment, but we can see we can open and close the details. Okay, so that concludes this tutorial on different ways we can display details from our data tables.